Right, I should be live. I don't have my headphones on yet. I should. I should be live. Let me just check the live. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. That's good. Oh, hold on. It's me. It's me. It's DDP. Yeah, as I've mentioned before, I might just button this top button just in case I need to mess around with the ring light. Hello, Lewis. If you know the ordeal, I'm going to be here reacting to Monday and Wednesday's episode. I'm struggling with this. I should have done this off camera. But all I'll be asking, it'll keep the dream alive. So as I said, I'll be reacting to the episode. But the best thing about this is I get to hear your people's, your input on this, as I usually say. So again, how it'll work is I'll start Monday's episode at 6:30. Hopefully, then by 7:30, I will be up to Wednesday's episode, where we will watch that one live as well. So it's kind of a balance. And then tomorrow, obviously, you get Ash and me, but Ash and me. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. Um, how is everyone dealing with how is everyone dealing with the heat wave? Well, I suck on a jelly because I'm bloody roasted. I'll tell you that much. Trying to get my fan to blare at me. Oh God, these are a bit warm. So yeah, I'll try and react to the episode, but I can't promise it'll be good reactions because, well, yeah, the show's not really in a good place, is it? Plus, I do enjoy doing these live because it helps me with my thoughts, and then I don't have to complain to Ash. So yeah, so we all win. Well, Ash wins. And yes, we also got a caramel frappe, caramel honeycomb frappe. I'm dropping frames, but am I anything on Steam? No. Also, I did see the Steam machines like £1,000 or €1,000. That's bloody mental. Like the fact that a console is going to cost £1,000 is beyond ridiculous to me. Like I could no, I won't pull it up. I'll pull it up. If I pull it up, I'll pull it up afterwards. The Steam machine costs £1,000 or £1,000, €1,000. Fucking crazy. Like at least the Steam Deck only costs like 500 to 800. It's still a bit steep, but I can understand using that. Plus, I don't really know how the Steam machine or Steam machine's going to really work. But yeah, uh, well, I have the time there, so I can just whoop, and I'm still on camera, right? Let me just yeah, I'm still alive. I do know Karen Taylor appears in one of these episodes, which might upset some fans by a voice note. But I guess I guess she has nothing better to do, so she doesn't. So can't really help it. I'm gonna start the episode. I'm just gonna check, make sure I'm not being picked up by it. No, that's good. That's good. So obviously this aired at 9 p.m. on Monday, because of the football, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm currently at 23 seconds if people actually want to watch with me. Billy confusing a dance for something else. Oh, Janet's going on a holiday? Poor Billy, he's done nothing wrong, but he's been treated like absolute shit. And this is before the AI stuff. It's B's birthday, by the way. Yeah, Kathy, I just do that, Kathy. I'd just leave. I wouldn't stay. Don't interact with her. Just pretend she's not there. Okay, it's also Lily's birthday. Who? Okay. When the fuck? Is it also Honey's birthday? Hold on, I need to fact check this. Okay, her birthday is the 29th of February. Okay, okay. I was going to say that's a lot of birthdays. Oh, Max is going to the salsa. Okay. Okay, salsa. If anyone's in the chat, would you do salsa? So I'm assuming she's at Lily's presents, and she thinks the presents are for her. Sorry, I'm chewing. Wait, I don't know if that's been picked up. I really hope it's not, but if it is, I'm sorry. No, yeah, I forgot to do half Christmas because she ruined Christmas one year. Yeah, yeah, Nicola. See, I know people might defend Suki in this situation. I'm defending Nicola. I'm defending Nicola. Nicola's doing nothing wrong here, guys. Jack's here. B, the presents aren't for you. Oh, God. Sorry, it's just texting her. Hold on. I can't get over P opening the presents. They're not for you. They're not for you. Okay, so the card was from Janet to P. Okay, okay. I'm just a bit. I can't imagine opening someone's presents that are not free. I just can't. The idea of that is funny to me. Right, Billy wants to take her for a nice couple of drinks in the Vic. Sheila, by the way, is here. Sorry, I was responding to a message. Sheila is here. Bit Yeah, well, all you do to be is you scare her shitless, Phil. I'm going to be honest. Don't let Phil like say a word to be. That's going to be a recipe for disaster. Oh, Phil too. sorry, sorry, I'm just laughing at Phil. Launch a chip at him, B. Launch the chip. Honestly, if I was Phil, I would just fucking grab the table, launch it at B, and then quietly run out the door. But that's probably too obvious. Got some lovely fruit shoots on display in the background. Some Ribena. I'm assuming one of them's the low calorie one. Don't ask why I know that. Some Tango, some Sprite. What's that purple one? Is that Tango purple? Some Fanta lemon. I think some. I think there's some My Waddy Waddy up there as well. Might be wrong. Also, Karen Taylor did leave her voice note. Chucky, have you just realised you're a cold-hearted cow that no one likes? Okay. Billy has appeared on the fucking dating app. That's going to be a weird. That's going to be weird to talk about. Oh, oh no, it's fucking. No, I don't know the name, but I know what it is. It's not. It's not Tango Purple. It's bloody. Oh fuck! I don't know the name. Yeah, Sheila's going to report back to Gray that old Jordan is old fucky wookie. Fucked. Fucked for the viewers at home. Oh, excuse me. Go on, Sheila. This door is to be kept shut at all times. Which door? Where does this door lead to? Is that the cubby hole for the cafe? Go on, Harry. I know you can do salsa, young man. Oh, I thought that was Johnny doing the hips. Oh, this just must be the tough stuff. She has a name. I don't know. Oh no. Yeah, go on, be you bitch. Go on. Go on, do it for the lads. Go on, reveal the messages. We've got your dick pics, bitch. We've got your dick pics. Get in. You've got proof, have you? Go on, you skank. Go on. Talk dirty to me. Go on. I'm really, really sorry, but I've been keeping this in the my back. I've been dying for all night. Next episode, come on. Fuck, what's going on here? I'm loving this. I'm loving this. This is why we came here. This is why we review what we review. I'm gagging for a ride out off you, Pete. Come on. All right, leave now, B. You've ruined everything. You've ruined Christmas. How could you ruin Christmas? There's a drunk guy in. There's a drunk guy here in the. Bring him outside. Bring him outside. Yeah, go on. He's been having a bit too many. Yeah. Bring him outside. Billy, all you have to say is that is not me. That is Go on, yeah. Fuck off, Sophie. No one likes you. No one you should have died with Nate. You should have died with Nate. I honestly don't like. I don't get the character direction they took her in. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just getting a meme ready. Billy's after. Billy has to go for a walk now. Hello, Alfie. Sorry, I'm just typing a message to Ash. I, I just can't get over this. So, in the wrestling scene I follow, like a 50-something-year-old man called Bully Ray, formerly known as Bubba Ray, team the Dudley Boys, like basically said he could beat the shit out of like someone who's much younger than him. And then like a very legitimate hard wrestler in the scene goes, "Interesting take here, Bully. The wrestler can handle himself just fine. He doesn't need you to fight any battles for him. But if you, oh, excuse me, but if you ever have the itch to feel what it would be like to have your ass kicked so thoroughly to the point of epic humiliation, I can help you with that. I can not only beat the shit out of you, but do so in a way as to make your ass kicking legendary for you anytime. Just ask." And then someone responded with the with with the fucking Ralph and oh fuck, what's Martin and the Simpsons going, "I'm pedaling backwards." Anyways, yeah, justice for Billy. Yeah, hello, hello, SD cricket fan. Bubba's been dumb for a long time. He's been quite dumb for a long time. Yeah, yeah. I just find it fun. I just find Bully Ray acting like a hard man funny. Because he does seem like the type of bloke you see in a pub who claims he battered the entire like army with his bare hands. Like he does seem like a Ross Kemp type person where he claims he's a hard man, but you could easily take him down. Not to say I could. I wouldn't be able to. I'd fucking drop. I'd drop quicker than him. But yeah. Um, Justice for Billy. Oh, SC Crick fan. I loved Bubba Ray versus Ross Kemp. Oh, see, the problem is I could probably. The difference is I don't know if Bubba Ray works out. Is the problem? I don't know if he works out, and if he works out, he could probably take on Ross Kemp because Ross Kemp seems like he keeps in good shape. But I could just easily see Ross Kemp like just locking him in a hole and tapping him out in 3 seconds. Like Ross Kemp does seem the more fitter one there. But still, but yeah, SD Cricket fan. I was watching the Monday's episode here. I couldn't stop laughing that she put the AI messages out there. But I really wanted her to go full Irish with the AI messages, being like, "I've been dying for a ride off you, Faye," but she did. But I've been loving her. I've been loving this storyline with B. I've not been loving the sucky stuff because I don't understand why you would you would try and have her try and take a Vanny's baby and like try and make a Vanny have a baby and have a kid that she didn't want at 16 to then be like, yeah, but she's not going to adopt. It feels wrong in my eyes. This week's been pretty awful. The B stuff has carried it a lot. The sucky stuff has been terrible. But there is a funny scene with Max either coming up in today's episode or tomorrow with the sunglasses that I love. But other than that, and other than Karen Taylor making an appearance, which I don't mind, it was a voice message, I honestly don't mind it. What episode are you on now? I'm on Tuesday's episode and I'm about 13 minutes in. I'm 13 minutes, about 45 seconds in. And I've just been watching it, trying to do play by play as much as I can. But also if I'm sat here quiet, just know there's a serious scene that I can't really joke about. Unless Bobo wears his glass, then he has a chance against Ross. To me, Ross Kemp could take him. I do, like, I know Bully Ray he was one of those tough guys back in his day, where, well, I put tough in quotations, because he was just a bully to the younger wrestlers. But I feel like he wouldn't be able to, like, even though I describe it as a hydrogen bomb versus coffin baby, I do still hold the chance that Ross Kemp could absolutely batter him, which is weird, but As I was a fan of Team 3D when I was a kid, but Bully Ray is a bit of a dick, so can't really root for him, can you? Well, you can if you want, but the more I see of him online about what he does, like what he rants about, I just go, yeah, you're just proving that Devon is the better one out of the two of you. Well, out of the main Dudleys. Because no one really talks about Runt or Big Dick Dudley or Sign Dudley or fucking the other 12 of them. Because there was like 50 Dudleys in ECW. But it's just funny because every report I see of Bubba Ray, he's like, I don't like the competition. It's like, yeah, well, who's getting a Legends contract? It's you. And who's doing a podcast? It's you. And yes, I know it's for the clicks, but it is also funny. And you say you could take on like wrestlers younger than you, even by 10 years. It is funny. Because it is pretty much the mate who goes, yeah, if I was in UFC, I wouldn't tap. I would let them break my arm before I tap. And it's like, would you now? Would you now? And Josh Barnett, from what I remember, is a legitimate fighter. Not like legitimate in he was actually in real sport, other than wrestling. So the problem is, I don't think he'd be able to take on Josh Barnett either. So, but it would be funny to see, and I would pay money to see it. That's the problem. But Bubba Ray would somehow politic his way into winning. Oh, Billy has realised it's AI. Go on, Phil. Phil, you give out love of me. I wonder where Phil was. Was he just in the chippy? Oh no, Phil's going to go over to the house. Oh fuck! Don't bring Phil over. It's like going to a park with a little pit bull. Don't go to the park when there's a pit bull. It's a pit bull that's banned, I believe. I'm not too sure. Do you mean Viscera by any chance? Just to correct my. Just so I know you don't mean Big Daddy as in Big Daddy Shirley Crabtree. I'm assuming you mean Big Daddy V as in Viscera, the big fella. Yeah, Viscera. Oh, now there's a fight. There's a fight for all the lads. If Ash was here, the desk would be definitely gone up. Ash loves Big Daddy V. We're nearly at the point where Big Daddy V has debuted on WWE ECW, and my God, I know I know he's a shit wrestler, but I love the. I know like it's bad to say, but I love the fucking size of him because I'm like even though I am ridiculously fat, I can never imagine being that fat. But if you're asking me who wins in that fight, it would depend on. He's proud of his tits. You have to respect. I mean, my favorite story of Viscera was Jim Ross told Viscera and I believe Yokozuna. No, it was either Viscera, Yokozuna, and Vader to go to fat camp. But the problem is they were sneaking out of fat camp and going to McDonald's or KFC. It's just it's just funny because you look in the side. Well, Vader, to the extent you could believe, we can look at Yokozuna and Big Daddy V, and you go, "How are you sneaking out of fat camp to go to fucking KFC?" That's what always made me laugh. Because it's just imagining the size of those two. All of them steadily eating Big Macs huddled around a small table in McDonald's. Oh, that has pickled me. Just imagining them hidden under the table. It's just them hidden under the table, just like they won't spot us, boys. You call Billy Mitchell a pervert? He's not a pervert. All of them, you've buckled me because all I'm imagining is Vader, Yokozuna, and Viscera slash Big Daddy P trying to fit around the table in McDonald's because it would have to be one of those big fuckers. It would be able to be a tiny one. I don't hate women, says Phil Mitchell. I remember you in the 90s and 2000s, Phil. My favourite wrestling reference you gave will always be Teddy Long in limo comparison in SVR 06 with Jordan being run over. All a player. Be you, bitch. Look, Sucky, it may be June, but I would like a mince pie right now. Go on, Nicola, I'm gonna call you Teddy. Fuck. Someone, someone just responded to the fucking to the Ralph and the Ralph and Martin. I'm pedaling backwards, but it's just a work, bro. Like Bully Ray possibly saying that. She's crocheted some mini people. This woman is a psychopath. She's cutting the head off Billy. No, no, don't do it. You bitch. Imagine she got the wrong puppet. Well, I got the Ireland flag. That might be the Ivory Coast flag. To be fair. But give me a second. I got. Why can't I find? Okay, I can't find it. Thanks. Right, I'm just going to go grab a drink. Back, back. Right, I'm gonna boot up Wednesday's episode now, just to make sure my microphone's being picked up. Hello? Hello? It is being picked up, that's good. That's good. Right, hello. My favourite thing I did the other night was when Ash was... Oh, let me just try and... Yes. My favourite thing the other night was when Ash was streaming. I went into his stream and I just called a random person princess. And I'm starting now in 3, 2, 1. Just to make sure my audio isn't being picked up by the... No, no, it's grand. Yeah, no, I went into Ash's stream. I don't know who I called princess, but I called one of the viewers princess. But I can call anyone a princess if they want to be called a princess. Oh. Billy is sleeping on the couch. See, Phil, this is why I like Phil. Poor Billy, he might be talking, but doesn't deserve his toy head cut off. Yeah, yeah, he doesn't. I can't believe they cut off his head. You see, I don't really like this. I don't like this. This sucky stuff's not good. Eve is way too good to Sucky for Sucky. Yeah, yeah. You could see my entire angle with Sucky, which I know like is again comparing the rabbit with the Harry and Culture stuff, but it's the fact that she tried to have a 16-year-old to have a kid for her, which is just wrong in my eyes. And the fact that you've not retconned, but you have regressed her character, where her entire character in the Clench era was proving that she was not an abuser. She was, yes, she was, like, a demanding evil cow, but she was doing it because Nish. But with this era, they've just brought her back to the way she was, which is like like I get you have a way of writing her, but like if you want people to root for her, you can't have her be evil or be mean because you want people to generally feel sorry for her and have her the kid, but like they've done nothing to really make you feel sorry for her. I know that might sound silly, but that's just how I look at it, and also that's Peppy, Pepsi Max. Also, Johnny, the third or fourth Johnny, you love to see it. I do wonder will there be a definitive Johnny, or are they just going to keep? Oh, Harry talked to me that way more. I love. I love. Hold on. I need to rewind this. I need to screenshot this. Where is it? Hold on. I'm screenshotting it. I'm screenshotting it. Is it in my screenshots folder? Uh, SD cricket fan. Look at this fucking. Look. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting it up now. Look at this. Hold on. No, at the. Do this. Look at fucking Ash here. Look at Ash. Can't believe they got Ash in. They got Ash here. Look at him. Right, let me just resume the episode. Pacing image. Why is he just it's just the grin he has. It's the problem. Look at the image. It's just the grin. Oh, excuse me. Fucking hell, sorry. Sorry about that. Well, pretty much everyone doesn't like you, Sucky, because you're an evil cow. Again, like I said, they just regress their character. The biggest hypocrite. And that's coming from me. You're a massive hypocrite too, Piggy. I know, but at least I can admit it. There's a screenshot for you to post in the Watching Walford Discord if you're in it. Or if you just want to message me that image, you can. Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. How are we all doing, folks? I don't know how to open them up. I don't really care, lads. I honestly don't give two shits if you get this kid or not. Jesus Christ. Yes, you crook fan. I bet you'll be a great parent. You know that? Reckon everyone in this chat will be a great parent. Jolly, the fucking Johnny and Callum shit show, sucky shit show. They sewing the seeing the writing on the wall. Sorry, that's but if I was a parent, I'd force them to train 23 hours a day. I'm a footballer, so I can retire early. You will fucking learn football. I know you want to be in basketball, but you will fucking learn football. You will learn. You you will learn. Would anyone here do half Christmas? Actually, Belly, you do bring up a great point. They're not going to be very friendly though because they're lesbian friends. Is everything fine, Johnny? Come on, tell us, Johnny. We're an open and honest community. Poor Johnny. Poor Johnny. This episode has really been just the drizzling shit. Maybe because I'm not a Sucky and Eve fan, but this has just been the drizzling shit. This has just been the utter drizzling shit. Justice for Johnster. Johnster. Listen, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. I keep slipping out of this chair. Yeah, half the episode's just been Sucky and Eve. You know, maybe I'd give them ice cream on a Friday. Maybe I would pat them on the back if they did well in the course. Like, again, this episode has the problem of you're putting a character that no one really likes in the forefront, and also you showed us none of the real progression of them doing the forms. Yeah, you showed us twice of them making cookies and shit for the guy, but you've done really nothing to like get us excited for an adoption. I know that sounds weird coming from me, but you haven't really done anything to like prove their point. Like, again, you can do all talk. I can say I'm the greatest shagger in the world, but if I don't perform and I don't actually show you, then how can I prove I am the greatest shagger? You know what I mean? It's just you can talk a lot. I could say I scored 20 goals for fucking England, but did I do it? Well, yeah, you just have to believe me. It's like you can't expect someone to believe your hype based off based off I did do it. Like, I know they did say they did do the forms and stuff, but you didn't really show us any of that. You just showed us the finale. It's like watching a TV show, and instead of watching the first episode and actually watching all 5 seasons, you skip to the fifth season and watch the final episode, and they get mad that you don't know anything about it. Like, what's your evidence? Just trust me, bro. Exactly, Ashley Cricket, man. It's just in the Hulk Hogan of lies. Which, if Luke was here, he would tell you his favourite lie, which is Hulk Hogan claimed he wrestled 400 days in a calendar year because he flew back from Japan and America many times, breaking the time zones, which all added up to him wrestling 400 days in a calendar year. That is genuinely a lie he has said, and he's actually said that. Well, had. It's the quotations there, had. He is dead. He is dead after all. Well, we don't know if he's dead. Hogan is just going to appear at the 2028 election. Also, I do like Johnny and Linda talking about these. We miss Luke. Luke has been on holidays because his birthday was 2 weeks ago. So he's just been on holidays. He'll be back, I think, tomorrow or maybe next week. Maybe tomorrow. They're recording either tomorrow or Friday, me and Luke. So that should hopefully go well. Hold on a second. But no, B, like, Janet does. I'm just gonna say downstream to her, but I don't know if it's true. You, you can't really, infect her with the lies. She's a bit more inclined to believe it, you bitch. Like, I'm all for you doing AI, but don't drag Janet into this. Janet's an innocent bystander. Don't drag her into this. Leave Janet alone, B. You can. We're just gonna recreate the woman. This is going to be a dated reference because this happened like 20 years ago. We're just gonna do that woman did where she cried about leave Britney alone. It's just gonna be me with makeup crying on leave Janet alone, leave her alone. I love how my YouTube references can either be 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. Hulk Hogan did ruin WCW singing handedly. To finish that point, you said yes and no. A lot of he was a reason, but he wasn't the main reason. I think giving him a multi-million contract and saying, "Oh yeah, you can refuse when you don't want to put people over," did affect it a little bit, which is always funny to me. We want you to put Sting over Hogan. How about I Wimbledon? But yeah, if for no one who's a wrestling fan here, Hulk Hogan wrestled Sting at Starrcade '97, and Nick Patrick, the referee, was supposed to do a fast count, but he did a regular count, and Hogan won. But the Bret Hart has to come out, because the plan was it was supposed to be like a fast job. It needed to be a fast job. I was like, he had to come fast, but he didn't do it fast. So Bret Hart was supposed to come out after it because it was this screw job, and he was going to come out and go ring the bell, but having that. But since it was just a normal count, Bret Hart comes out and yells, even though the match is like properly finished. That's how Sting wins because Hogan went. Well, it's a mark for me, brother. My rage bait skills need redefining. All you have to say is Sucky did nothing wrong. That's all you need to do. Do you have evidence to prove it? No. That's just the Piggy way. Did this character do a horrendous crime? Yes. But am I going to disbelieve it? Yes. Did Leslie Grantham kill that man in Germany? Yes. But we've all wanted a cat before. Was he not going to make a joke about him killing the man because that poor bloke didn't deserve to die? Just make a joke about him wanting the cab. Leave Brittany alone. Okay. Hello? Hold on, I want to rewind this. Hello, Lois. Hold on. Hold on, give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Give me a second. Fuck, I've opened Spotify. I didn't mean to open Spotify. Piggy Classic. Piggy Classic. Uh, Screenshots. Look at this. Look at this slap, gentlemen and ladies. Whoever's in the chat. Just put it there and I'll make a big screen again when I finish the episode. Oh, Will's here. You could have gave Will the duff talk, you pricks. Shit episode. Shit episode except for that slap. Like, let's look at this again. Look at this. Like, look at that. Look at that. shambolic episode. Shit. Shit is the word you're looking for. Also, Lois, I forgot to say much to you, but I hope you're doing well, pal. Or lady, or they, them. Shabba. Right, this week is very interesting in in a hmm. See, this is very weird because I both like and hate this week because the only bit about this week that I like is B and B going bad shit. But you've put a lot of characters that people don't really like. Excuse me, just to do my Christmas joke again. Excuse me, but excuse me, I deliberately didn't mean to do it that time. But you've put characters in this role that people don't really root for. So what did the what? Because people don't really care about Johnny because it was done for shock factor. Like, the problem I have is Johnny and Callum was done for shock value to get a reason to have Johnny. Like it was done for shock value, which I know. I know, like I do joke about where I defend Tim. I know it was done for shock value. I do like Tim though. I know it was done for shock value. But that was done for shock value, and you've shown none of Johnny like holding it in and holding it like together. I know you can't have him on set every week, but you could have a bit more scenes of him holding it together and losing it, because apart from when he was with Ian and he needed to take calls, we didn't really see him like holding it together. He just kind of left and bottled it up. The problem is you haven't showed it. And then with Suki and Eve, yeah, they've been approved, but the problem is they also they also went, yeah, you've done a lot of courses about it. It's like, did you show any of us this? You showed us them filling out forms, but you haven't showed us anything to actually care about. So you're doing a lot of stuff off screen that you could do on screen. Because yeah, it doesn't need 20 minutes. You just need to give it 5 to 6 minutes, a segment even in the week of episodes, like to show a bit of progress, and you space it out. Because obviously, I'm not saying for 5 weeks straight you show Sucky and Eve doing courses. You space it out over the course of months, and then you make it all coherently go together. And then people will probably have a reason to root for Suki. Because people, are, like I said, just to bring it up, are still mad at her for what she did last year and regressing the character back to being an evil cow, which she technically was, and then was sort of nullified because Nish came in, and then obviously Nish, you know, was kind of the puppet pulling the strings. But that's also another problem. No one really cares about this adoption storyline unless you're the Sucky and Eve fans, and unless you genuinely are like, I don't know, somebody just cares, I guess. But like the Billy stuff is the only thing that's good about this week, because the other two bits most people generally don't give a shit about, and that's very weird to me. Like it's so weird. Like, but what I really hope now with the B stuff is that it does end by the second week of July, because because next week I know um Will is going to help Billy. But if you continue that storyline for like 4 more weeks, people are going to get pissed. So you need to have it complete by at least the second week of July. So, sorry. So people have an understanding and what to do. But again, I just don't understand. Like this stuff, like you're trying to make people feel, but not giving them a reason to feel. Like again, you should have shown this, or at least like had more of these scenes or whatever. I, d- I don't know. I don't know. But like even the B stuff, it's happened. Like the problem is, it's happened way later than it should. Because I've said this, and I'm sorry for ranting, but I have said this. Her character only has a certain amount of her character only has a certain amount of charm to go before people get sick of it. And I feel like even though this storyline, in my opinion, has been one of the better storylines of this couple of weeks, no one really cares for it either because no one because everyone despises B. So like, unless you're a sicko like me or Ash who actually like B, assuming Ash enjoyed the B stuff, you don't really have a care to give about this week, unless you're the Reddit. See, I don't know. I don't really know. Like, it's just you're explaining you're explaining too much without telling us too much. Yeah, the issue with Wade is he's giving us useless filler stuff instead of important filler stuff, like the adoption process or Johnny Sadness. Yes, because I feel like you can care about people if you actually invest in them. Like, again, sorry to say the R word, not the one that has tard in it, but the other one. But again, Johnny was basically raped for. I don't really want to say raped because that sounds wrong. But his sexual assault was merely done for shock value. It was merely a plot to, I'll just say sexual assault. But like, that storyline was done just to get people interested, and then you showed nothing of it. And now you're like, but he's back and he is sad, and it's like, yeah, but people don't care. People don't care because it happened in March and it's now June. It happened either in February or March. Coerced, yeah, coerced. That's the proper word. I know I'm butchering it, but he was coerced. It happened in February or March, and now it's June, and people genuinely don't give a solitary shit. Like, people don't give a solitary shit because you've waited too long to pull the plug and actually invest in it. So that's the problem I have, is what you want us to be invested in, you haven't showed us the process, and you've instead gave us useless filler stuff. And like, when, oh, wouldn't this be nice? Again, the Jordan stuff would be good to see had you actually showed us this new Jordan before he got hit. But because you showed us getting hit, you want us to feel sorry for him being hit by a car, but we can't because he hasn't really been a character. That's my whole problem. Is he hadn't been like, half of these storylines would be better if you gave them a bit more filler, and you actually splice them in throughout the months, and then actually this is where they pay off, or this is where the big thing on the roller coaster happens before you go flying down. Maybe I'm an idiot, but that's just how I see it. It's just a lot of like there's a lot of going up, but not like a lot of dropping down. And it's just like you're going up forever, but not dropping down. And it's just weird to me. It's just weird. I really don't know. Thankfully, the Billy stuff did save the way from a disaster. It did. It did. But also, it's gone on way too long. Like, hopefully it's done in the next 2 weeks, and it's not going to be here till August. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just, what are they going to do? Are they just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just been a miserable week, really. Like, I want to like it, but I also can't like it because there's just too much ass in it, I guess. Sorry, I was just doing something. I was just sending Luke that message that you put. Texting cricket family like, we miss Luke. She really responded to me. Um, Apart from the Tim and Johnny stuff, which was rushed a little, it was rushed and then wrapped up so quickly, and then it was put to the back burner, and then they done nothing with it until now, which you like again. You can't invest in a character if you don't give them nothing. Like again, I'm not saying you put Johnny in every single week, but you space it out where for during the up till June, you have, in my eyes, you have Callum try and be there for him, but you slowly see Johnny pushing him out, and I don't know, you bring in some clients, but every time like he tries to help the client, they leave because he says something or he does something, and like you show that the business is also failing, and also that he's failing as as a lawyer or solicitor, whatever he is. But you don't do that. You instead just have it. You just instead have it in the background, where it's barely mentioned until this week's episodes, where finally Linda and Johnny sit down and have a talk. Like what what the fuck is that? It's unnecessarily dragging it out. Also, it's 32 degrees in my town apparently. I'm thankful I have this fan on. Peaked at 35 where I am. I hate it. I'm supposedly seeing Supergirl tomorrow, but I do not know if I'll be able to walk up the town or not. Like, I know it's a bit me just being fat, but like again, I get tired very easily, and with my medication, I'm debating whether I want to go up to Supergirl and just sit in a cinema for 2 hours. Like, I might do it, I might not, but I might. But just just trying to think of like how could I improve this. But to me, then, because we knew B was leaving, B has to be gone by like by late July. I was gonna say by January. Fuck, she's sticking around for a way longer. But she has to be gone by January or July 2025, 26. I keep wanting to say 2025, even though we are in 2026. Like, I think mid to the end of July sounds about right, especially now that Will has caught on the bee's lies. Well, yeah, well, yeah, but I hope that it ends by then. I hope, but I don't know. Is the question. I don't know if it will. It will. I but like, I just don't know. Just don't really know. Like, this has not really been hitting for me. This has just not really been hitting for me. Is all. I do hope they can pull it off, though. That's all I hope. Is I hope they can pull it off. Also depends how much you want to watch Supergirl. If they get a taxi, or maybe just hold out till it gets cooler and avoid spoilers everywhere. I don't mind if I get spoiled because I will still enjoy it. Like again, why I love Superman 2025, which I can just talk about here because Ash's not here and he can't yell at me. But I loved Superman 25 because the one thing I hate about superhero movies is I hate when they're dark and gritty. Because to me, if you're trying to ground a superhero movie in being realistic, it can't be realistic because they have superpowers. Like again, it's like you can make superhero movies like serious. You can have them have serious moments, but your entire movie can't be dark and gritty. It's like Mr. Fantastic, the guy who stretches. You can't really ground him and make him as like a dark, brooding villain or hero because he fucking stretches. But like Man of Steel is one of the worst like Superman movies I've ever watched, and genuinely, the problem with him, the problem with Superman, like Man of Steel, is the fact I hated Joaquin Phoenix. I haven't watched Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie, but I fucking hate. I've always been a person who said I want funny Batman and funny Joker. Even if they have serious moments, I just want them to be more funny. Also, I'm probably saying his name wrong. His name's probably not Joaquin, but that's just how I pronounce it. Joaquin Phoenix. Or if it is actually me pronounce it, Joaquin. Joaquin. But yeah, Man of Steel was fucking horrible because Superman is a hero who has hope. He has hope in my eyes. For Superman, he fun Joaquin, Joaquin, but he has hope. It's just how I look at it. So making him like dark and broody, where he doesn't care about people and doing reckless abandon like destruction, just doesn't fit the character. Like you can do it, but you don't do it in your first movie of him. You have to have him be hopeful and lose everything. Then you can have him be depressed. It's like I always make the like example in Spider-Man. You don't immediately start out with him being depressed. You have him where he's hopeful for the first movie, and then in the second movie, like in the second movie, you can show him being depressed and trying to deal with him being a hero because you don't start out it immediately, which is weird because I also do like Ben Affleck's Batman, but that's only the real dark, broody Batman I like for some reason. Um, oh, I'm fine. But Batman versus Superman was the epitome of no hope. Yeah, it fucking was. It's another movie that is just shit to the bed because your movie about am I am I all right? Am I dropping frames? No, I'm not dropping frames. But but Batman. Oh no! I downloading anything? Fine. All right. Just checking. Just checking because my stream is buffering, so I was just confused for a second. Um, but Batman versus Superman, in my eyes, fucking hell, will it stop buffering? Stop buffering. But Batman versus Superman, in my eyes, should have never happened, or if it did happen, Batman should have at least had his own movie, because to me, in the Batman vs Superman, you introduced Batman who hates Superman, but you didn't give him his own movie first. You should have given him his own movie first. It's like, again, to compare it to Marvel. It's like instead of like introducing Captain America in his own movie first, you immediately have Captain America versus Iron Man, which just doesn't work in my eyes. You have to at least tell stories first before you have them cross over. You can have them appear in the movies, like as a background or for a scene, but like the problem is you just don't at the what am I trying to say? Like you can have Batman appear in Superman's movies and have Batman and Superman appear in Batman's movies, but you don't have them fight in your second movie of your universe and have the fucking main character die like within the second movie. It's just silly. It was just a failed universe that was bound to fail, and it did fail. It did fail. It ultimately failed, and people still go on about how this new Superman is shit. Even though I do like this new Superman, and I can't wait for his sequel movie. But yeah, like I like this new Superman movie. I like to see more of it. DC producers just have a fetish of making incredible comics, but shit films. James Gunn is a great director, in my opinion. He's a great director for what he's done with Superman 2025. The problem I don't like is, again, and I'm just going to say this, Henry Cavill can be a good Superman. He can be. He was just given a shit time. That is the problem. He was given a shit. Like, he was given a shit script. It's like anyone can be Superman if you give him the right script. Just look at Dean fucking Kane. I think his name's Dean Kane. But, like, Henry Cavill can be a good Superman. But they just gave him no hope and no, like... Look, they made him too broody and too, like... Oh, isn't it cool? He says fucking shit. Look at him. He doesn't give a damn. And then you look at this new Superman, which I prefer, which was like... He's just hopeful. He's hopeful and he has faith in humanity. And yeah, he does get like he does have a bit where he is a bit serious, where he does become depressed. But he is supposed to, because at least when you did it in that movie, you've showed us that at the start that he does have faith in humanity. Don't know how to describe it. That's how I see it. That's what I want from a new Batman. Is I know they're not going to do it, but I want Batman to at least start out comedic and then get him depressed. I don't want him to be depressed straight away, because I just don't like heroes who are depressed. I just want them to be happy before you make them sad. Is all I ask. Just make them happy before you make them sad. Unless it's a hero that you generally can't make happy, which is understandable. But Batman, you definitely can. But yeah, that's just my take, and I am looking forward to this new Supergirl movie. They'll never make Batman comedic. Yeah, then unless it's Lego Batman, they will never make a comedic Batman again, because he's just become too mainstream to be a brooding man. Like he's just bound to be broody, which is upsetting to me. Because I do think, like, again, I'm not saying you go full Adam West, but you do have a little bit of like silliness before everything goes to shit. That's just my eyes. That's why I didn't watch the Batman 2022, and probably won't watch the Batman Part 2 in 2027. It's fucking hell, 5 year gap between those two movies. I mean, to be fair, I watched Batman Spider Man Across the Spider Verse, and I have to wait for Beyond that comes out next year. So, but I don't know. I'm also Spider Man Brand New Day. I don't really mind. I can't wait to see it. But again, it was weird because last year when I compared Superman to Fantastic Four First Steps, I believe it's called. I preferred Fantastic Four because I thought it was just good. The only problem I hated was the fact that Mr. Fantastic didn't really stretch, which I know might sound silly, but he is Mr. Fantastic. He should stretch. I know that's a silly complaint, but he's a guy who stretches. Surely he can stretch. Like, I understand the budget would be blown out of proportion, but you could have just made him stretch. Um, but I loved Fantastic Four. I don't know which one I'm going to love over Supergirl or Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm probably going to go with Spider-Man, but also looking at these trailers for Spider-Man Brand New Day, I'm not really looking forward to it because they have Punisher, but they don't have Daredevil, which I just wanted my two superheroes to cross over, which was Daredevil and Spider-Man. I need to watch Daredevil Born Again, so I need to watch the original run, which I still haven't finished. I watched the first season, but I didn't watch the second or third, and I did love the first season of Daredevil 2015. But I am also excited for Doomsday. But I'm not happy with the alleged opening scene, which I can't tell you the alleged opening scene if you want me to. I will just say, spoiler again, this is the alleged opening scene, and the reason why I went to grab something off screen is the alleged opening scene. This has been alleged. It's been rumored for a while. I've just seen it on Reddit, so yeah, obviously take Reddit's opinion if you want. But apparently, one of the opening scenes is going to be Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker because he's supposedly supposed to be in the movie. He's supposedly the only Spider-Man supposed to be in Doomsday. Again, this could be complete bullshit, but it's apparently the opening scene is going to be Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's, and Doc Ock taking on the X-Men, and the um basically Tobey's universe is going to crash into the X-Men's universe, and basically it's going to, what the fuck do they call it? What the fuck do they call it? They're going to collide basically, and obviously the X-Men save the whole world, and Toby's world dies. But my problem is, and I understand this guy is cancelable, so you don't really get this guy, but you can bring in his brother. Just give us the new Goblin. Like, just give us the new Goblin. Just bring in Dave Franco. Just bring him in. But I don't know. That is the supposed opening scene, or one of the opening scenes. Because apparently Toby is supposed to be like a surprise, not cameo, but he's supposed to be one of the surprise like main characters in the movie. But you know, if you ask anyone, I am a big fan of the new Goblin from Spider-Man 3. I don't know why, I just am. Harry, if you want to know, if you want to guarantee make me cry, either play Harry's death theme from Spider-Man 3, where he dies in Peter's arms, or you play When Somebody Loved Me. Is it When Somebody Loved Me? What's the fucking Jesse song? Hold on. Give me a second. Um, When She Loved Me. There we go. Somebody Loved Me. That was fucking The Killers, wasn't it? Yeah, if you want to make me cry, either play Harry's death theme from Spider-Man 3, or When She Loved Me, Jesse's theme, um, Jesse's song from not Spider-Man, from Toy Story 2. Because a brief spoiler, in Toy Story 5 they play that a lot. Fucking, I, the problem is they don't play the actual like lyric version. They don't play the actual version of Jesse's song in the fifth movie. They play like a piano version. And I'm sat there like, just play the lyric version. I want to cry. I want to cry. But yeah, no, when she's forgotten by her goon, that's a heartbreaker. The fifth movie does a great job though. The fifth movie is genuinely good. Like, I fucking loved the fifth movie. It's perhaps my favorite because I can relate to it a lot more than the first four of them. Well, the fourth one I can understand, but I relate to the fifth one a lot more than the like first three, because basically the premise of the fifth one is that toys are being played out by tech, and that tech is basically changing toys, which I was at, which is weird because I don't know what I was sort of that generational gap where I was playing with toys, but then I also was on a phone, so I understand that one. But yeah, I did love Toy Story 5. Generally one of my favorite movies I've seen this year. I I will pull this up. Just give me a second to Google it. Um, why can't I find an actual photo of her? Give me a second. Right, I can't find like an actual screenshot from the movie, so I'm gonna show you a Funko Pop instead. But when I seen that movie with Nye, my dad, the other day, I seen it with him last week. He kept calling me this. That's the pig in the movie's called Jimmy Dean. Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck off. Okay, hold on. Uh, uh, this won't work. Well, hold on. So I've been called this by Nye a lot. Because I will read your comment in a second, Lewis. I was trying to find this. Um, but there's a pig in the fifth one called Jimmy Dean, and when he appeared, because he has a beard like me, now he goes, "I didn't know they had you in the film, son," and I, fuck you. Half Christmas annoys me so much it is so pointless. Well, the entire point of Half Christmas is the fact that Nicola ruined Christmas one year, so they have to do it every June as well to make up for the fact she ruined it. It's a silly point, but it's why they do it. Which I know sounds silly, but that's the only reason why they do it. But I understand why it'll annoy people, because it's like, don't get me talking about Christmas in fucking June, please. Christmas is 6 months away. Don't remind me. It's yeah, so it's better than two. I'd have to rewatch two, but there's a scene in five that fucking, well, doesn't wreck me, but its closure for Jesse is in five. If I had to rank them, it'd probably put, see, the top two would either be two or five, but it'd be either two then five or five then two, then probably three, one, and four. If I had to rank them. I still want to see the first three in cinema. So I've seen four and five in cinema, but I haven't seen one and two and three. I want to see the first three in cinema. Hopefully, if I ever go over to England again, Prince Charles will have them and I can watch them there. But the only animation film I've cried at was the ending of Coco and You Remembers. Fair enough. Fair enough. We all cry at certain things that happen in movies because it's just how we are. But fucking also, I just, I just, I just find, I just find animation films can make you cry, no matter what they do. Like they can either make you cry or they can make you happy. Like I know it might be controversial, but I was a fan of Lightyear. The spin, the spin. Oh no, the spin-offs, the spin-off movie of the movie that Andy watched in 1995. But I am a fan of Lightyear. But yeah, Half Christmas, I understand why it annoy people. I don't understand why it annoy people because the problem with Half Christmas is you're reminding people that Christmas is 6 months away. I also can't imagine putting up decorations for one day of the year and then taking them down the following day. Like, just get like a fake tree. Just sorry if you're replying the messages. Yeah, it is just on this era of East. It is it is. Hold on. It is. It is a very. This era is very weird. And I, I just don't know how like it is. I don't know why. Like I don't know. Just don't know why they do random moments that pick back up. They do moments and then forget about them, then bring them back up. But I honestly, I honestly want to know. Oh, excuse me. Like for Half Christmas, do you really take like? Do you really bring the tree out of the allotment or whatever the tree is? I'm assuming the attic. Do you really take it out of the attic and then presumably put up all the decorations? Like, surely you just go on like Amazon and buy one of those little mini trees, stick that on the counter table. Hopefully that will do it. I could be all wrong, and maybe I'm an idiot for saying that, but that's surely what I do. Like, there's no point putting tinsel up or anything. It's fucking half Christmas. Put up half the decorations. It's in the name, Nicola. It's in the fucking name. Half Christmas, half the decorations. There you go. But if you want me to, well, I can do it tomorrow because it is just on my desk. It is on my desk. Ooh, ooh, give me a second. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. The beard is a bit wonky, I know, but I've came prepared for half Christmas. I put in half the effort and I'm here. Look at this. after Christmas. If you want to add me on Instagram or talk to me on Instagram, SD Gregor fan, you can. P.wiggy182 if you want to add me. Or if you just want to message me random shit, go ahead. I don't mind. Just if you do follow me, just do pop a message to me saying, hello, I am SD Cricket fan. I think I've ruined my Instagram Reels feed. I'm getting the weird side of Instagram. What Reels are you getting? That's the real question. But after this, I will probably go and I will probably lie down and either prepare for tomorrow or just sit down and cool off. I've seen a man bite his tongue. How did you find my account? How did you find it? I'm only joking. You've seen a man bite his toenails. All right, that's fair enough. That's yeah, that's something. That is surely something. Wait, just give me a second. Just doing something. Okay, I'm trying to find it. You have to keep bearing me. Uh, Let me go to my fucking, hold on, let me just go to my saved. Can I go to my saved? Just want to show some of the things I have on my save. That's the wrong one. But I have like some of these on my reshares. Like I have this one which I've just been watching. There's the mute button. There's this one I've just been watching.
He was a gay port. Getting Union jacked off.
Yes. Yes.
Come on, Mick, think. House of Commons.
Ah, very good.
Remigration.
Ah,
There you are.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
Yeah. Tommy Wab in someone. Throbinson.
Ah,
better.
right.
Tommy Throbinson's exceptional.
That's
Good job,
very
sir.
good.
Sir,
Well done,
well,
sir.
sir.
Well done,
Good,
sir.
sir.
Oh, nice one, sir. You
Sir,
joined
is that going to be our test, sir? Is that going to be the
Did you
exam?
get that off ChatGPT, sir?
Sir, are you allowed to say that, sir?
Sir, who do you vote for, sir?
Where do you eat lunch? I never see you in the canteen.
Sir, I saw you sleeping in your car and you inspired me.
I just have random shit. Like, have you ever wanted to see two kangaroos fight? There you go.
Whoa. Boys. Oh.
What would you do if you seen some kangaroos fight in your house? Your dad? Just what I like to see. Now have some kangaroos.
You can hear them panting.
Like, who doesn't want to see some kangaroos fight?
Oh, careful. Buttons. Oh.
You can see him get put into that post.
There is this, but it's missing the top headline, which is British Prime Minister Keir Starmer on the brink of reciting the Sun. And then it's when an Englishman gets his picture taken in this car. Car is mean he's done for. Oh yeah, there is this one. I will leave you with.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, never done any drugs, not even weed. People say, oh no, I've not done drugs, only a bit of weed. Class B drug, all right? You have done drugs. It's not necessarily a bad one. That's a different debate. I think it's bad, I think. People say, oh, weed has never killed anyone. Well, it still can give you lung cancer. It still makes you mentally lethargic. Like you're not in the room. I want to be sharp. If I'm going to make a living doing, be it podcasting or politics or business, I need my head in the game, boy. Can't be smoking wacky-backy. Slow me down. No. I don't.
I just love that guy's jokes. Like, he just has a bunch of shit that I like.
When I was 12, I went away with my family to Egypt and somehow blagged my way into a job after about 3 days of being there because I got bored. So I ended up working for the resort that we were staying at and met this billionaire owner of the resort as well. And for the whole 2 weeks we were there, I basically just worked around jobs from the kitchen, front desk to the Michelin star restaurant and everything. It was quite the experience.
Yeah, that's just that is just a sneak preview of what my Instagram is. Let me go up. But yeah, I'm probably leaving it there. So yeah, I will talk to everyone tomorrow. See you then. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully it will be me and Ash. Hopefully it's not just me, but we will find out. We will find out. We will. But I hope everyone enjoyed this stream. I really want to hopefully see you all tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows really? Who knows? But yeah, again, just want to say thank you for watching. See you then. Bye bye. Bye bye.